Hello everyone, it's Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and today I have a little warrior flow for you. So we're going to be finding a quick little flow. We're going to be hitting some of those warrior poses. We'll be hitting warrior 1, warrior 2, peaceful warrior. It's going to be a nice energizing practice. We won't need anything at all for this. So when you are ready, just grab your mat and let's begin. Okay, so we are going to get started at the back of our mats today in a child's pose. So if you wish, you can bring your toes together, take your knees apart, just walk your arms out long and then rest your forehead down. So we are just taking a few nice grounding breaths here, just to grind down into the mat, into our earth. Breathing deeply, allowing the breath to settle. And then whenever we are ready to find a little bit of movement, we're going to take an inhale, we're going to come up onto the hands and knees, and we're going to open into our cow. So we're going to look forward, open the chest, point the tailbone high. As we exhale, we're going to start to arch the upper back, tuck the chin into the chest, and then send the hips back towards the heels. So back to our child's pose. Again, we inhale, bring the weight forward, we open the chest, we look forward, tailbone up, and exhale, chin to chest, round it back and down. Another few times just like this, we're inhaling to come forward and up, exhaling to round it under and come back down. So just flowing through a few of these in time with your own breath. Keeping strong through your arms, starting to feel a little bit of movement coming in through the spine, maybe a little bit of heat building. Nice, and just keep breathing. And then the next time that we are up and in our cow pose, we're going to stay up in the hands and knees, and we're just going to flow through some cat-cows together. So as we inhale, we're looking forward, we're opening the chest, tailbone up. As we exhale, chin to chest, press the mat away, arch the upper back. Again, we inhale to come forward, belly drops. And as before, just flowing through a few of these, just in time with your own breath. So letting your breath guide you here to tell you how quickly or slowly you need to be moving. And then let's come back to center, back to our hands and our knees. And from here, we're going to pop ourselves up into a plank pose. So for our plank pose, we're going to send one leg away, tuck the toe under, send the other leg away, tuck the toes under. Our shoulders are going to stay over the top of our wrists, and we're going to try and keep this nice flat back. If this gets too much at any point, we can just bring the knees back to the floor. And we can stay here for a few breaths. But for the most part, we're going to be up in our plank. We are strong through the arms. We're pressing the mat away. And we are engaged through our core. So we are pulling our tummy button back towards our spine. The heels are spiking towards the back of the mat. And then can we find a little rock forwards and backwards here? So just starting to fire up through the core. Maybe starting to feel the tops of the arms. Nice. And then can we send it into a downward dog? So press through the hands, start to lift the hips high, start to send them back and come into your version of a downward dog. So maybe our knees are straight, maybe they are bent, or maybe we find a little bit of movement here. Initially just waking up the backs of the legs. Just keep breathing. Just keep pedaling it out here. Maybe even bringing a little twist into the hips if that feels good. So twisting the knee one way and then the other. It's just all about finding the movement here, finding what feels good for us today. And then let's come back into a nice still downward facing dog. We're pressing in through the hands. We're pressing our sternum towards the mat. Hips are high. We take a big inhale and a full exhale. Nice, and then let's take another big inhale. As we exhale, can we come up onto the tippy toes and can we start to send our weight forward into our plank, so shoulders come over the top of the wrists again. As we exhale, can we send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we come forward into plank, and exhale into our downward facing dog. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, we roll forward. And then exhale, hips come up, send it back, press to the hands. One more time, we inhale forward. And we exhale back up into our downward facing dog. Nice. Can we keep the right foot where it is? Can we inhale to reach the left foot up nice and high? We can take a bend through the knee, and we're going to step that left foot up in between our hands. It doesn't matter if we do it in one big step or whether it needs a little bit of help getting there, but we're going to end up with the left foot up in between the hands, and we're going to plant the back heel onto the mat. So our toes are going to come out on a little bit of an angle, but soles of both feet are on the floor, and we're going to take a big inhale to reach our hands up nice and high. We're going to keep a bend in through the front knee. This is our warrior one. So can we reach high? Can we keep a bend in the knee? And can we stay strong and grounded through that back foot? Take a big inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're going to open out into our warrior 2. So our left arm comes back, our right arm comes forward. We're going to spin those back toes out to face the long edge of your mat and gaze out over that front hand, warrior 2. Nice. Stay nice and strong here. Keep strong through your legs. Can we lift our arms just a little bit higher? Can we open our chest just a little bit more? And then from here, we are going to find a little bit of movement from our warrior 2 into our peaceful warrior. So we're going to drop the back hand onto the thigh. We're going to flip the front palm up, send it up, and send it over into a slight side bend. And then come back to our warrior 2. And then flip the front palm, back hand comes down, peaceful warrior. Inhale, we come back. And exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale to warrior 2, keep that bend in the front knee. Exhale, peaceful warrior. One more time, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, into peaceful warrior. Let's come back into our warrior 2. From here, we're going to drop the front elbow onto the front knee, and we're just going to reach up nice and high with the back hand. If we're here and we're feeling pretty good, we might even want to drop that left hand down towards the mat. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Try to keep your shoulders stacked one over the top of each other. Gaze is looking up towards that top hand. We take a big inhale. We take a full exhale. And then we're going to drop that top hand all the way down to the mat. We're going to see if we can bring our fingertips around and into the center of our mat. And we're going to open both toes to face the long edge of the mat. So we are in this forward fold, wide leg variation here. Nice. So we're just resting everything down, almost like we were trying to bring the body down in between the legs here. Just take a few breaths, catching the breath. Slowing everything back down. And then after your next exhale, can we find a little bit of movement? So can we bring the hands onto the mat? Can we start to lift the upper body up so that we're in this halfway position? We sort of want the upper body to be parallel with the floor here. And let's find a little twist. So right hand is going to come onto the mat underneath the forehead. As we inhale, we're going to reach the left hand, take it up towards the sky. And if it doesn't come up towards the sky, that's absolutely fine. But we're thinking about stacking that left shoulder up on top of the right. Take a big inhale. Take a full exhale. And then let's bring that left arm down, replace it with the right. So where the right hand was, that's where the left hand is going to be. We're going to take a nice big inhale, reach the right hand, take it up towards the sky. We are stacking those shoulders, we're open through our chest. Our gaze is either out to the side or maybe up towards the sky. Take a big inhale here. Take a full exhale. And then drop that hand back down. From here, we're going to start to come towards the back of the mat. So we're reaching the hands around. We're going to turn the back toes so that the toes point towards the back of our mat. And we're going to bring a bend in through that front knee. Okay, from here, can we keep the left hand on the floor? Can we reach up nice and high with the right? If this is too much, we can bring the right elbow on top of the right knee. And here we are strong in through the left leg. We are reaching high, our chest is open. We're here for a full breath in, a full breath out. And then can we open the arms up and into our warrior two, this time facing the back of the mat. Okay, can we lift the arms a little bit higher? Can we send the shoulders back just a little bit further? Stay strong through the legs. And then from here we find a little bit of movement from our warrior two to our peaceful warrior. So we're going to try and maintain the bend in through that, which is now the front knee. We're going to drop the back hand, flip the front hand open and send it up and over into our side bend. Let's come back to our warrior two. And then exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two, fingertips reach forward. Exhale, peaceful warrior. One more time, we inhale to warrior two. Exhale, flip the palm, peaceful warrior. Coming back to our warrior two. From here, we're going to start to bring the back hand up and forward. We're going to start to shift the hips to face forwards, and we're going to come on to the back heel here, onto the back foot. So sole of the back foot is planted onto the mat. Our toes are on a little bit of an angle. We're keeping that bend through the front knee, and we are all the way back in our warrior one, facing the back of the mat. Can we stay strong? Can we stay lifted through the upper body? Fingertips reaching nice and high. Take a full inhale. Take a full exhale. And then nice and slowly, let the palms of the hands come together, bring them down, take them all the way down to the mat, framing the front foot. We're going to step back into our plank, so send the right foot back. We're in our plank pose. We're going to stay strong through the arms. We're going to send the weight forward on the toes, and then we're going to bend the elbows and come all the way down to our bellies, nice and slowly, hugging the elbows in towards the center, coming all the way down. From here, let's take a quick Sphinx pose. So we're going to bring forearms onto the mat. We're going to press the forearms in, press the palms of the hands in, and start to lift the gaze, lift the chest. We want our elbows to be underneath the shoulders here. We want the legs to be nice and long. And we want to stay quite engaged through the legs. So we don't want them just hanging out doing nothing. We want them slightly engaged, pressing through the arms, lifting the chest. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. And then from here, lower the chest, lower the forehead down, slide your hands back to round about where your rib cage is. Press into your hands, come onto your knees, and come all the way back into your child's pose. Stretch the arms out, maybe bringing the forehead down to the floor. And just take a few breaths here. Taking a moment here for yourself just to breathe, just to check in with your body, to notice how you are feeling. To to send thanks to yourself for stepping onto your mat today. If you wish to take a Shavasana, you can do that now. Or if you have things that you maybe need to continue doing today, you can slowly release out of this child's pose by lifting the gaze, walking the hands back towards the knees and bringing yourself up into a seated position on your mat. We can finish by just taking a big inhale, reaching the hands up towards the sky, allowing the palms to come together, and exhaling your hands to your heart center. I really hope that has served somebody somewhere today. I hope your energy levels are feeling a little bit more lifted. I hope we're feeling good and stretched and strong in through our body. If you like this video, please like it. If you would like to see more like this, please subscribe. And whatever you are doing for the rest of your day, I hope you have a good one. Namaste.